So I'll be showing you how to make what I call a petal box to hold a dozen cupcakes in bouquet form. This is going to require you to have 12 5-ounce paper cups, 4 paper plates. And these are very, very basic paper plates. They don't have a big ridge on the edge. They're very plain. And so all you're going to be doing with these is making the box that surrounds the base, which is made out of these. Then you'll need a stapler, tape, and scissors. That's pretty much it. You can make one of these petal boxes for crazy cheap with just these materials and do so without having to spend a lot of money on expensive boxes from Amazon or anything, or have to get a ton in order to save any money. So what we're gonna do is set these aside. We're starting with our paper cups. In order to do this, we're gonna be laying these out in the form that we want the bouquet. We're actually gonna be starting with the center, which is gonna be these 3. After we get these 3 connected together, we'll be building to the outside of it to make it it'll be kind of like a triangular shape, but enough of an openness to have like a bouquet look, and then that's what's gonna sit inside of our petal box with our paper plates. So we have 3 to start with. We're just gonna take 2 of these, put them right next to each other, and staple. So that's 2. And then we take the 3rd, put it under here. And whenever I'm adding one of these, not in this row is not that important, but as you add more of these paper cups to the external part of this 3 in the center, you wanna make sure that these ridges that are on the edge of the cup, that you're taking the new cup and you're putting it underneath of those ridges. That's just gonna help the bouquet look more open and curved, and we'll see at the very end of it how the bottom of it actually gives like a curvature, so it looks like a bouquet would if it were flowers. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna staple it. You staple it on both points that it connects to another cup, so not just on one. Okay, now we have our base of 3. We're gonna take the next set and go around and add 1 to each of these indents right here. So 1, 2, and 3. So then we're gonna have a base of 6. And to that, we're gonna add 6 more. So I'll show you that part later. But remember, we're gonna go underneath of the ridge like this. And then we're gonna connect to one side first. If I can get it in there, there we go. And the other side next. And we always wanna connect to all sides unnecessary. And when we get to the outer layer, we're gonna have like 3 cups to connect it to. You still wanna connect to all 3 cups. Okay, this is still our center 3. We've done the 1 over here. We're gonna do this one next. This one will be last. Okay, so we have our triangle a little bit, and then we're gonna put our last one right here. Okay, so we have 6. This is a really sturdy one because it's got 3 points where it's sitting. It's not gonna be wobbly or anything. In essence, you could take this as a half dozen, and you could make a half dozen bouquet like this if you wanted to. I like making the dozen bouquets because they're much larger and they look really fancy. So I'm gonna add 6 more cups to the outside of this triangle, and we're going to make a dozen bouquet with this. Starting by, again, adding this to anywhere where there's an indent in the cups. And we're going to go under the ridge first and attach. And the other side. Now you see this is a section. We're gonna go here too. Remember, this is our center 3. We're building, this is our center 3, these 3 right here. And we're building off of these. So we're going to go right here. But when we do so, we're connecting to 3 separate cups now. So I try to connect to the central one first, just so I know it's snug up against there. And then I connect to the outside ones after. I can't get my darn stapler in there. There we go. And we're under the ridge. Under the ridge. Okay. And now we're going to go from our central 3 right here. We've got those 3. We just connected those 2 on the edge. Now we have this side we're going to connect to 2 as well, like this. And the way it's going to look when it's all said and done, it's like this, but they'll be snug in here. So we're going to connect more. And again, you're connecting 3 here. You want to connect to the center one first. Make sure that ridge is under. Let's take that one. Okay. Now we have a really nice, let's see how it's wobbly. So we got to take these last 2 and connect them right here. And that's going to make this stable. Okay, this is our last one to make our dozen bouquet. So again, connect it to the inner cup first. Okay, now we have our base for our cupcakes. You could take your cupcakes that are decorated and just plop them in here. I like to decorate them with several different flower techniques because they look really cool when they're all mixed together. But we start with this as a base, and if you'll notice from the camera, you may not be able to tell too much, but it's very convex here. So if you look, it has a curvature to it, which makes it look kind of like an open bouquet. And the bottom has that as well. You can see that. So this is how it's going to sit in our petal box that we're going to create. The petal box starts with a paper plate on the bottom. What you're going to do is take this and you're going to set it on the plate, and then you're just going to mark with a pencil everywhere that it has a point. So if you notice, this is kind of triangular shaped. Everywhere that you've got a point to a triangle, you're going to mark it on the plate with a pencil. And I just mark right there. And this one. And this one. And then we remove the base. And now we have our paper plate with 3 marks on it. Basically what that's doing is telling us where the points are. So we're gonna make this bend it upward so it's snug and holds our base in place without it shifting all over the place. So we're gonna start by just taking this point and this point that I just marked, and we're gonna fold this upward. Okay, and that's one fold. Let me shift it. Now this one and this one we're gonna fold as well. Turn again, and then last fold. Okay, so by doing that, we've created a triangle inside of the base. We set this in there. Notice it doesn't shift around very much. So this is our base for our petal box. Now what we're going to do is take our other paper plates and add the petals to the outside of this. So that will show you how it can raise up the box to help protect the cupcakes that will be in here, and then none of them get smushed down. So this is the base. And we're gonna take our 3 paper plates that we have and just cut them all in half. This does not have to be perfect at all. We just eyeball it and cut them. You do it all at the same time if you feel like your scissors will cut through. There we go. So now we have 6 external petals that we can attach to our base, and that will make the box surrounding our paper cups. So we take this and we take one of the folds that's on here and line this up about an inch from the bottom of that fold. So when you fold it inward, it's not gonna line up right on the edge. You're gonna pull it up about an inch. And the reason being, that's raising up the sides of the box so that you're able to give nice protection to the cupcakes that are inside. Okay, so we tape that one, unfold it, go to the next petal, take this one, put it about an inch from the base. My tape will work with me. There we go. And then last one. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do, because they're kind of floppy, we're going to take the petals now and tape them on the inside so that they're all one piece and they don't move on you. I'm doing this, you could use something like hot glue if you wanted to for the cups and for the paper plate petal box, but I like something that's more instant because I like to do this quickly. Hot glue does take a little time to dry, even though it's really nice and convenient. I also don't like burning myself, so tape it is. Okay, so we have our first 3 petals on our petal box, and as you can see, when we put our cups in there, it's all secure, it's not moving. So if you're placing it on something when it's traveling, it's gonna be fine. So now what we're gonna do is take these petals, kind of raise them up a little bit. As we add our extra petals that we have here, they're gonna go in between these. So we're going to put these here on the outside on each of the spots where they overlap on these petals. We're going to keep the cups in here for now. Again, we don't put the cupcakes in the cups at this point when we're building the box. We'll do that later. We just want to get the box secure to a point where it's going to protect the cupcakes, and then we remove this, tape everything together, and then we'll be putting this back on here with the cupcakes in it, and then saran wrapping it, making it pretty. So we want to do the second row of petals with the cups in here so that we are able to see how far we need to push them. And on this, what we're going to do is take these up in the center, put our petal right here, and then when we see about where it's going to hit the cups to protect them, we can turn it like this and tape on that side, and then kind of gauge, is that the same on this side, and then tape. Now again, on this petal, we're going to take it on the inside, and we're going to tape these parts here as well, just so it doesn't flop inward. Okay, so that petal is taped in place now. So now we have our inner petals and we have our outer petals that we're doing, and these outer ones I did raise up higher than the first tier. But that is so that when we're putting, let me adjust it to the side, when you're putting saran wrap on this and you see sideways, this is going to hold the saran wrap up over top of the cupcakes instead of smushing them down. So that's where you want it. So we're gonna do the same thing for the last 2 petals on the outside. Get a piece of tape ready. Okay, and I'm gonna gauge where that is. Tape, whoopsies. Okay, that's the second outer petal, and then we're going to do our last one here. Whoopsies. Got this up here. That looks good. I'm going to take that one. I don't know if that was visible at all, but here we go. So we have our cupcakes in here, cupcake base, petal box surrounding it. Then what we're going to do, oh, I forgot to tape the insides of these. That's probably why it looks wonky. There we go. Petal box, cupcake base. We're all set, and now all we have to do is decorate our cupcakes, throw them in here, and then we're going to put tissue paper around the outside of it to make it look really nice, and then saran wrap it up, and we'll show that in a separate video.